What's up YouTube and Amazon, Jefferson here with the starters page, and I have a ergonomic wired mouse I want to show you guys. I got this one on Amazon by the company name of Mactrim. They did send this unit in for free for my honest opinion, and to be quite honest, I was really excited about it. And that's the reason why I actually decided to review it, just because it seems like, I'm not sure if I really do have it, but it seems like I have arthritis on my joints. And the reason being is because I edit a lot of videos. I also did martial arts for several years, and I actually do a lot of crazy, interesting things. At least that was before. I apologize for the background noise, guys. There's a train passing by. But anyways, I actually did a lot of crazy things and kind of took a toll on my body. And especially now, since I have my own YouTube channel, I use the Apple Magic Mouse, which is this guy right here. I really like this mouse, but it's not ergonomic, obviously. And when I edit, I actually edit like this, where my joint is always bent right here, so that always hurts my my wrist, which is super annoying. I hate that. So that's the reason why I decided to review this ergonomic mouse. This is the Comanro EV Human Vertical Ergonomic Wired Mouse, and there are 4 speed options on here. There's a 500, 1000, 1800 and a 2500 DPI speed. And if you guys don't know what that is, it gives you the ability to switch and jump over speeds with a click of a button, which is right here. I find that super awesome. So just click that button and it'll actually toggle between those speeds, which is super useful in my opinion. Absolutely love it. Works really great. And what I love about this mouse is that it kind of, depending on obviously how much space you have in your table, it works really well. So as long as your whole forearm is actually laying straight, it actually works extremely well. If it's actually out of the table or something away from it, if you guys are like this far from it, it would still hurt your wrist, but it's not going to be as bad compared to using a magic mouse like this. It still hurts your wrist a lot more with a magic mouse compared to this ergonomic mouse. So I like this one a lot. So the whole purpose of having a mouse like this is obviously the ergonomics. The purpose of having the design like this is so your whole arm would actually be straight and it won't curve. So that's how it pretty much works out. It still slightly curves in my opinion, or at least the way I use it. I guess I'm using it wrong, I'm not too sure, but the way I'm using it, I never had an issue at all. And I actually edited my videos for 6 hours straight with this mouse. I did have it for a few days and I just love it. To be honest, I just really like it. Feels really good. It took roughly 20 minutes to get used to it, and that's actually not bad at all, considering it is a laser guided mouse, which is really good. You're able to use it in a good amount of surfaces, which is nice. You do have multiple buttons on the side, which is right here, the bottom and the top of the thumb rest, I guess you could say, which is really nice. Obviously, as I mentioned before, you have a single speed change right there, which is pretty neat. You have your basic left and right click as well. The scroll wheel is pretty interesting. It has a really cool textured grip design on there, kind of like a tire design, which is pretty neat. The cool thing about the mouse, or at least I use this on my MacBook Pro Retina 13-inch laptop, and the cool thing about the scroll wheel is that if you guys click it to the left, it would actually open up the window in a new tab, which is pretty neat. So instead of right clicking and then opening up in a new tab, it would actually do all that in one click, which is really awesome. I've actually used that multiple times and I actually didn't think I would use it that often. You have your basic scroll up and down, which is really neat. The one feature I really miss on this Magic Mouse is the ability to scroll left and right. I haven't had the option to do that yet with this, which is kind of a bummer, but considering it's not hurting my wrist, and it's working really well. It's a good trade-off in my opinion. I just gotta get like a trackpad for my MacBook Pro. All in all, I highly recommend this, especially if you guys have arthritis or if your joints are just really hurting. I'm not paid or endorsed to review this product. They just sent it in to me for free so I could review it. I really like it. What I also want to mention that the cable on here is actually braided, which is really neat. I love it when cables are braided because it's easier to manage and it's a lot durable compared to having a regular wired mouse or regular cable in general. It also has a included cable management in here, and the cool thing about the cable management is that you're able to actually remove the whole thing, which is really neat. This is the first cable management that I owned that you're able to remove the actual cable itself from the unit, so I like that a lot. The USB portion on here is actually pretty thick. It's quite interesting. It's not bad at all, and it feels pretty good, but you know, it is a little thicker than I'm used to, but hey, you know, nothing too bad on that end. So the build structure on here is actually constructed out of plastic. At first, my initial impression on this, it was really cheap, but after using it for a while, I actually preferred the lightweight and I guess how it feels in the hand. I'd rather have it feel like this because it's easier to move around. Never had any issues with it, which is good, and I think that's why they went with this kind of design. If it was metal, I don't know how it would have felt, but at least with this one, it felt good. I liked it, no issues at all while using it. I used Final Cut Pro X, the latest version, and I loved it. With this mouse, it's very accurate as well. Never had issues with this, but it just hurts my wrist a lot, and that's the reason why I decided to review this. So that is it, guys. If you have any questions, put them in the comment box below. I'm more than willing to answer any questions you guys may have. If you guys like this video or if you found it helpful, give me a thumbs up. It definitely helps out my channel. And like always, guys and girls, take care.